Let me know when you're ready.
Resilience, confidence, and growth are the principles I have been living by to succeed in my career, and the principles I am going to instill in you to make you successful in SHPE. 7 years ago, I told myself that one day I was going to become a great engineer. Mind you that in 2018, barely finishing Mexican middle school, I did not even know that the word engineer was even a thing. To me, el ingeniero or el inge was just some profession that made less money than the guy running the taco stand down the street. Shortly after, I came to the United States and found myself with the opportunity to work at the job of my dreams, to go to NASA and build the starships that would explore the stars and invent rockets that would land themselves, a dream that in my home country I could only ever see in Star Wars. That is, if I was even able to afford a copy of Star Wars. To accomplish this goal, I decided to do things that would make me smart. Really smart, I have no idea. I spent my high school years building rockets that would fly themselves, learning how to program in many languages, and scrape enough money for 3D printers I could build for myself the projects I believe would give me this future. Now, if you're a close friend of mine, you might already know this, but by external factors out of my control, I still have not been able to accomplish this dream. Going into college, I was beat left and right by recruiters and job applications, whereas to my peers, it seemed as if they handed out rocket scientist internships for free. So why should you trust me? Why should you trust me to make you successful in your own professional career? Because I stayed resilient. Because in my years of building rocket ships, I found confidence, and that because of SHPE, I have found growth. During my time in SHPE, I have met some of the kindest, smartest, and hardworking people I have the pleasure of working with. As a member and a chair, I have found friends, mentors, and a family, which have supported me so that one day, when the opportunity opens, I'll be able to accomplish my dream. Because of this, I feel obligated to give back to this community and make this organization greater than ever before. As an officer for SHPE-UH, I will vouch for you, making SHPE members stand out as the most prepared, confident, and capable candidates to enter a recruiter, to properly prepare you for national convention, to bring in a diverse range of companies to sponsor SHPE, including biomedical and aerospace. As an officer for SHPE-UH, I will provide with you the opportunities to find confidence, to expand the scope of projects to include companies as project sponsors, judges for hackathons, and technical mentors for students in preparation for the workforce. Lastly, as an officer for SHPE-UH, I will provide you with the mentorship for you to find the opportunity for growth, so that regardless of your background, regardless of your major, home country, and status, that you can find your place in SHPE just like I did, to become a great engineer and to become a great mentor. My name is Orlando Rangel-Morales, and I would love to have your vote to serve as your Vice President External for the upcoming academic year. Thank you.
Thank you, Orlando, for your speech. So my question is a pitch, not an interactive session, just a pitch. So I am a company that you find at the career fair line or at the elevator. How would you convince the company to invest in SHPE in 1 minute? And I will personally time it myself, and I'll let you know when to begin. Now.
Hey, my name is Orlando. What's your name? Nice to meet you. I'm the Vice President of the Society of Hispanic Professional Engineers at the University of Houston. Are you familiar with SHPE? No? Great. So our organization focuses on providing students with professional development opportunities. For example, we have resume critiques, mock interviews, and networking social, so our students can meet and learn and speak with the companies that they want. We don't only provide professional development opportunities, but also academic, social, athletic, and project with technical development for students to be the most hardworking and technically prepared for your company. Our members are really interested in your company, so I would love to exchange contact information and set up a meeting so we can discuss the companies that we have for your company and any opportunities that you might have for us.
Thank you.
Orlando, thank you so much for sharing your personal story. I do have a situational question for you. Let's say that you have only one event, but two companies are trying to sponsor this event. How would you go about choosing to what company to give the event to, or if you do one or the other?
Great question. So, whenever I'm carrying out any actions as VP, I'm always looking to the members. What is most beneficial for the members? So when I look at these two companies, I want to see which ones are my members most interested in, or which one of them would be most beneficial to them. For example, let's say I'm looking at my membership and I see that most of them, or a lot of new members might be like electrical or computer. So I might choose a company that aligns with them. Maybe one of the companies is more focused, let's say like civil or construction company. They might only hire those majors. And the other might be aerospace, which hires pretty much every single engineering discipline. So I will choose the company that will most benefit my members.
Hi, Randall. My question for you is, if a corporate sponsored event faced an unexpected cancellation, how would you handle it?
Give me just a minute, think about it. So, a lot of people think of SHPE as pretty straightforward. You just go and like get your resume reviewed or get a mock interview and develop yourself professionally. To me, going into SHPE, that was like my first struggle ever, because like I learned the hard way that I was not gonna be able to get a job regardless of my leadership or my project experience. I had to find a different purpose. In SHPE, we are really fortunate that we not only just focus on professional development, but also academic, social, athletic, projects. There's a lot of opportunities for you to find friends, familia, and support outside of professional development. So for example, let's say it's a general meeting and our company declines on us, let's say last minute. Maybe we should bring up the chairs to go and present about their own events. Maybe we should bring up the e-board to focus on more of the non-professional development opportunities. Maybe bring them up and hype them up for the next events where the companies are gonna come and talk about them so they can learn with them. Maybe that company cancels us last minute. Let's give them more opportunities, different events, maybe an alternative, a spot that just suddenly opens for them to come and so that our members can talk to the company that they want.
Thank you.
Hi, Orlando. One of the tasks that sometimes you're going to be looking at is to be helping the president stay in contact with recent alumni. How would you
repeat the
go?
question? Sorry.
One of the tasks or responsibilities that you'll be looking at is assisting the president and staying in contact or being in contact with alumni. How would you approach, or how would you stay in contact with alumni that have graduated more than 2 to 3 years, but 5 to 10 years? And how would you get them to continue supporting the organization?
So I'm gonna put myself in the place of an alumni. For me, I really see myself that in maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 years, when I have a job, I have a lot of money, I want to give back to this community because I see the people, I met the people who I have worked with, and I want to see that still happening many years later after I become VP, after I, complete my education. So, 20 alumni who might be graduated since like 2 or 3 years, I really want to show them, what this organization still is. To make events for them to come and meet our current members, such as like the event we had after GM, where we had alumni come over, talk to our members, give them some advice. I want to give them the opportunity to come and see our members and see what SHPE is sounding like today. For example, right now, it's like the most organized election I've ever seen yet. So, and I think a lot of alumni would be pretty proud of that.
Thank you, Orlando.